The Greeks, they couldn't stand spirituality. They appreciated wisdom. They appreciated deep knowledge, philosophy. And on their part, they would be ready to let the Jews to study Torah, as long as they don't look at it as something holy, as something which is coming from God. As a topic in college, absolutely, with pleasure. Go study the Torah. Go study it as another topic. You can study science, you can study philosophy, you can study medicine, you can study astronomy, you can study Torah. But to differentiate the Torah and say that this is not just any other wisdom, this is God-given. This is the wisdom that God has imparted to us and given to us on Mount Sinai. This is the wisdom of God that when we study the Torah, we are connecting ourselves to God. That's something which they could not stand. They didn't want the Jewish people to be studying Torah in such a way. And they forbade the studying of Torah if it had any iota of holiness. And that's why also circumcision. Circumcision, the idea of circumcision is a covenant between us and God. 8 days old, a little baby was just born. What does the baby understand? What does the baby grasp of what's going on over here? But that's the whole idea. Circumcision is specifically at 8 days old. Before we come to the realm of understanding, of knowledge, of understanding it from our perspective, before our brain develops, God says, I want to have a relationship with you which is above the level of understanding, which is above the level of nature and of philosophy that can be understood on a natural way. I want this to be something supernatural, something above nature. And that covenant, 8 days old, is within the child's body. It's a stamp of their relationship, their connection to God. And that's Shabbat as well. Shabbat is also one of those covenants. It's a sign between us and God. God worked 6 days creating the world, and on the 7th day he rested. So too also we work 6 days, and on the 7th day is a day of holiness. That's it. It's a day of holiness. And the Greeks could not tolerate anything that had a relationship with holiness. And that's why when they went into the temple, they broke the seals to make it impure, so that it should not have the purity.